Hi, today I would like to introduce you to macro-based coaching for intuitive eating. Using macro-based coaching, I want to help you create a healthy relationship with food and eating that will lead you to a more mindful approach to food. First, I have to introduce you to macronutrients. All foods are made up of one or a combination of three macronutrients: protein, carbohydrates, and fat. The macronutrient content of a food determines its caloric value. Carbohydrates and protein both have 4 calories per gram, and fat contains 9 calories per gram. Calories don't exist outside of these macros, excluding alcohol, which contains 7 calories per gram. Each macro has a different use in your body. By tracking how much of each you consume, you can impact many things such as body composition, fat versus muscle mass, energy level, and even your mood. No single macro is responsible for fat gain or loss. You gain fat by eating more calories than you burn. Here's a breakdown of the macros again. Protein, building blocks of tissue, 4 calories per gram. Carbohydrates, energy, 4 calories per gram. Fats, alternative energy and storage, 9 calories per gram. Alcohol, our bodies don't like to process this, but it does contain 7 calories per gram. Protein. Protein is found in nearly all of the tissues in our bodies, and consuming adequate protein is essential for life. Consuming the right amount for your activity level and body composition goal is vital for achieving the physique you want. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. There are 20 different amino acids, and of these 20, your body can manufacture all but 9 of them on its own. These 9 are called the essential amino acids because it is essential to get them from your diet. Some protein sources are more complete than others, meaning they have more or all of the 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make itself. Every protein source you eat doesn't need to be complete, but you want to make sure a combination of proteins you are eating covers all of the amino acids your body needs for adequate muscle repair and growth. Some examples of complete proteins are meat, fish, eggs, dairy, including whey protein, spirulina, and quinoa. Some examples of foods containing incomplete proteins are vegetables, seeds and nuts, legumes, and grains. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are not essential, meaning humans can function without them, but they are useful as a source of energy for the body. Many carb sources, such as fruits and vegetables, tend to be very nutrient dense and also contain dietary fiber, both of which are important for optimal health. Adequate fiber intake is important for digestion and gut health as well. Examples of carbohydrates are fruits and vegetables, grains, potatoes, rice, and pasta. Fats. Alternative energy source and 9 calories per gram. Fats. Unlike carbs, fats are essential, meaning the body can't function without adequate fatty acid intake. It is important to point out that consuming dietary fat does not contribute to fat gain unless the total calories are in a surplus. Adequate intake of dietary fats is important for proper hormone function, proper absorption of certain vitamins, the production of cholesterol, which is vital for health, and also as a source of energy for certain activities such as distance running and other low to medium intensity cardiovascular activities. There are several types of dietary fat, including trans, saturated, monosaturated, and polyunsaturated, including omega-3 and omega-6. Trans fats are harmful and generally should be completely avoided. Saturated fats may have some negative health effect if consumed in excess, but they need not be completely avoided, and even have benefits such as the production of testosterone. Polyunsaturated fats are essential for life and health, and monounsaturated fats have health benefits as well. Examples of polyunsaturated fats, which are essential: fish oil, nuts and seeds, and some plant-based oils such as sunflower oil. Examples of monosaturated fats: avocado and avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and olive oil. Example of trans fats: these are fats to avoid: hydrogenated and partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, shortening, and some margarines. Example of saturated fats, which are fine in moderation: coconut oil, palm oil, animal fats from meat, and butter. Alcohol. Moderation is key, as it does contain 7 calories per gram. Alcohol plays an important role when discussing intuitive eating. For one, we tend to eat empty calories when consuming alcoholic beverages. Our bodies are also not as efficient at processing alcohol, so all of our body's macronutrient processing slows down and we in turn end up storing alcohol as fat. While not a major part of our program, we will be discussing ways to limit alcohol and alternatives to alcohol. On this slide, we see sample macros. These are estimates, as a macro-based coach will take your individual height, weight, age, and daily activity level into account when setting your macros. This just shows a breakdown of how your macros could be programmed. 35% protein, 40% carbohydrates, and 25% fats. These percentages will make up all of the nutrients and set the calorie intake for your particular program. Macro-based coaching for intuitive eating. Not everyone is looking to lose weight. You may be looking into body recomposition and bodybuilding or weight gain. Learning intuitive eating with macro-based coaching can help you reach your goals. Using methods like counter conditioning, helping relationships, consciousness raising and self-liberation, self-efficacy and self-reevaluation, we can change the way we interact with food in our daily lives, helping us to reach the body composition goals we desire. Tools of change. Using tools like positive role models in the industry, we can see how others in the field of bodybuilding have built amazing physiques using MBC, as self-efficacy can go a long way towards body recomposition goals. In addition to positive and healthy role models, we can discuss your values and your why behind achieving the physique you seek. Self-reevaluation is beneficial to keep your goals in sight and a priority. Discussing the pros and cons of taking the steps towards intuitive eating and change, in addition to evaluating our relationships in regards to food and emotions, will facilitate consciousness raising within our choices. Redefining good versus bad foods into what foods serve me versus what foods don't, and using positive self-statements to reinforce counter-conditioning in regards to our previous conditioning towards ourselves and our relationship with food. Seeking out a coach is the first step towards finding helping relationships. In addition, a coach can help you seek more positive relationships outside of coaching to in turn promote self-liberation and free you from the past food-based relationships that were holding you back. Using macros, we will help you identify foods that keep you satisfied versus foods that may bring a dopamine rush that can make us temporarily feel good, but may also come with an energy crash. With MBC, the idea of good or bad foods is challenged. No food is good or bad, but some foods will make you feel better, perform better, even sleep better. Foods that in the past were labeled bad aren't bad, they just may not be as nutritionally beneficial. It's okay to eat the donut and the apple in the same eating plan. Macro coaching can help you learn how foods make you feel emotionally and physically. Learning what foods fuel us to feel better, look better, sleep better, and live active, healthy lives is freeing. Through macro-based coaching, you will break the chains that bind you, freeing you from old habits and emotional ties with food and eating. You will redefine your relationship with eating. Is macro-based coaching for everyone? Whether you're wanting to lose fat, build muscle, maintain weight, are pregnant, or wanting to battle the effects of aging, macro coaching is for you. The benefits are endless. Macro counting is a journey. However, once you get the basics down and track your food for a while, it will become second nature. You will learn your body's cues and signals and can ditch the scale and tracking devices. You'll be able to feel the difference between hunger and emotional ties to food, using all the tools to help you continue to change and grow in regards to your relationship with food and eating. Regardless of your goals, everyone can benefit from learning how our bodies process macronutrients and help us thrive. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to learn how to take control of your health and eating habits using macro-based coaching for intuitive eating. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions and have a fantastic day.